Hello there. So yeah, man, today was interesting. Today was, I woke up. I had a really good training session, and that was so enlightful. I train and then I look, I gaze at the sunrise. Yeah, the sunrise, and it was just beautiful. The water. I was drinking the water, and it was just so delicious. Even though water doesn't have a taste, but you know what I'm saying, right? And then after that, I stalled. I was stalling in the morning, and the reason for that, I believe, is because I slept like 6 hours, 6 hours and 10 minutes. So yeah, that was the thing. But then I follow up with my leads. In this case, the offers, and also right when I woke up, I sent a message to this. Um, I think she's the it's like the HR, some type of thing like that. Because this colleague of mine, he referred me to this offer. So like it's a pretty solid offer. So I sent her a message and we book a call for Tuesday, next Tuesday. So there's that. And today I had a call with this other offer, which is cold calling, but there's a base salary there. And yeah, so yeah, and follow up with the leads, and I was kind of nervous. I was nervous in the morning because there's the on-site offer, the 95 offer, which is from a good company here. It's a big company, it's a very established company, and I was nervous. When like you're talking to a girl and like you're expecting, waiting for the answer, and your mind keeps just fucking with you the whole time. You're like, oh shit, like when she will answer? Like this anxiety. Like I don't like the. I can't remember the last time I felt that, but I was feeling that today with the offer. I was like, oh shit, when will she answer me? And fuck. But I caught my own bullshit. I was still like rattled emotionally, but I was able to cope better. I was able to handle that better. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. You know? So yeah, let's just like expand my time horizon. Because I was thinking like, I need an answer now. Like now, like 1 hour. But you know what? Maybe 3 days. I don't know. And then I don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, yeah, if after 3 days I don't get the answer, that's it. It's done. But I got the answer today. They're gonna run a group call, not call, like a group interview, something like that. It's gonna be on Monday at 3 p.m. BRT time. So yeah, but and I was preparing, for the mock calls because it has been a while since the last time I did a mock call. The first guy was a kid, like I just can't, I know, like right now I'm very rusty with cold calling with appointment setting. So like the discovery part, it sucks. That's just period. It sucks. I'm still like getting no familiar again with that. So it kind of is. But well, before the well, besides that, like he gave me some tips, but it's not like I cared about it. No, yeah, okay. Oh, makes sense. No, like really makes sense, but fuck you. And then like there's this other weird guy, fucking weird dude, antisocial dude, very weird. We run the appointment setting and like with him was kind of better, nicer because he was being like a normal to like easy prospect. So I was okay. So there's levels that I must adapt to it. And well, cold calling. He was in cold calling. So yeah, fuck. That's Ooh, tough shit, man. And then like the last one, my neighbor. He's my neighbor. He's from Argentina. He's Argentino. So my neighbor. And he's he was more he was kind of nervous, but more because of the English. And like that's a good thing because he speak he speaks a little bit of Portuguese and Spanish. I can understand some Spanish as a Brazilian. It's not like I can speak Spanish, but I can understand some things. So yeah, and like he did the discovery of closing call. And I was being very a very easy prospect, but like realistic. And I also ran a discovery with them. Again, I was reading the script, so because I didn't memorize that, so there's that. Um, but yeah, it was a good. I really liked the guy, and I saved his number, so yeah, there's that. And after that, I had a call with my friend, from high ticket sales, and I asked a bunch of tips for the interview. And he was like, "Yeah, you must ask this, you must ask that." I was like, "Uh huh, okay." And then like behave like this, answer like that. I was like, "Oh, okay." And then like after 20 minutes, I was in the interview. It was 1-on-one. The woman, she's from Brazil, so but like I was doing it in English. She was like, "Yeah, hi, how are you doing?" Like she was speaking Portuguese. I was like, "Hi, hello there." And she's like, "Yeah, Portuguese. Do you speak Portuguese?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm Brazilian." And she was like, "Yeah, I'm Brazilian as well." I was like, "Oh." So should we do this in Portuguese or in English? And thankfully she did it in English. I was like, "Yeah, I'm better this way," you know. I'm like, the type of people I'm going to speak is from U.S., right? So we must do this in English. So she asked a couple questions, and I used the framework, from my mind. I was like, "Oh, okay, tell me about yourself," and then I told her about my previous experiences and my my most recent experience, my past experiences, and the way the way that I work. The thing that fucked me up was about the offers, like the time frame of the offers, because I say like 1 month, like the one that I stick the longest was like almost 2 months. So I was like, that's a tough one, you know. And then that was like the last offer that I was in, on-site offer. I just stayed there for 1 month. I was like, that's fucked up. I should have lied, I should have lied. It's like them. They lie as well. So I asked my questions. The last time I didn't do that, but this time I did. I was like, yeah, answer my questions now. So I asked her, revenue. She didn't know how to answer. I was like, huh. And then like, it's a small team. There's and there. That's the thing. There's one closer and three setters. So my guess is like the closer is the owner, so that's fucked up. So I believe the thing is the closer doesn't want to do the cold calls. As long as they don't want to do that. That's the shit. But anyway, and they say like they have a good show up rate and a good close rate. And then I ask like what's the difference in terms of activities that the top one setter is doing that the bottom one's not doing, that it's uh, allowing him to be the top performer of the team. And she was like, "Oh, that's a good question." I was like, "Oh, yeah, bitch, that's a good question. I trained for this." And then I asked also, what was the question? Yeah, in me getting the offer in the 30 days, what should be my main concerns, my main focus, to ramp up as quick as possible, quicker, right? She said, yeah, persistency is schedule calls. And yeah, well, I don't know, like, there's a base there, like $1,000. So, like, for me, it's not this amount of money. But there's things way better out there, and I know. And also, the fact that the company is from Brazil, that fucking fucks a little. I don't know, man. But then I got back to talk with my friend and we discussed about the offer, and then we went into this thing of making like the amount of money he's making, like that I plan to make, and that's the shit. Like for me now, like that I got into this U.S. market, these numbers, this whole industry of high ticket sales and big like guys from like 20 in their 20s, 30s doing making 20, 30, even like 10K per month. Like that's the thing. Like that's the thing that I'm comparing myself to. So like 1K, like it's a lot of money. Like 5K here in Brazil, it's a lot of money. Just so you understand that there's doctors, they make this amount of money, lawyers. Like me making this, like without a degree, without having to go to the college, like that's some big shit. But I mean, for others, it is, but not for me because I'm comparing myself to these people. That's and like even these people, like that's not where I want to go, because yeah, I do need the money, but it's not like the money that the end goal. Like no, it's the person that I'm becoming while I'm pursuing this goal of building a business, understanding how money works, you know, building this ability, this skill of moving someone logically and emotionally to make a decision. That's it, communication. So it's all about that. Become that guy that can handle any type of conflict involving communication between human beings and convincing people and persuading people and helping people and like selling your idea to people. That's the goal. The money it's a consequence of that, a collateral, which is a good collateral. And there's cases and cases, right? Because I also don't want to be a slave for the rest of my life. You know, like if it's my own thing, okay, but you know, so there's that. There's a lot of things I just saw today. With the like I'm not as bad as I thought that I would be, but it still sucks. So yeah, I just want to focus on that and use this weekend to really train that. And because next week I got 2 interviews with really solid offers, so I must focus on that. Um, and also improve the hard skill itself. The discovery part of the sales call, the objection handling. My totality is decent, but like the wording, the discovery, yeah, I must improve that. So yeah, man, what a cool day. So let's keep moving forward. Let's conquer, bitch. Oh, let's conquer. Let's conquer. That's it, man. Take care.